back everyone to Survival Season 5. So, as you can see, Survival Season 5. Game mode is survival, difficulty is cheats is off. Yes, we are going to be using Zara's maps, however, we'll be keeping cheats off because with this being a survival run, to not be using the teleport option. Generator is blank. Generate structures is on, otherwise how would we make it to the end? Bonus structure is also, or bonus chest is also going to be on, just because that gives us just a start. Game rules are normal. Experiments, we are using the bundle, so that will pop up. I do have a couple of data packs, but they aren't too sure. It's yes. As I said, we are running a couple of mods. They are all quality of life mods. Should actually change gameplay. I have changed up some of my keybinds a little bit. Happen. Seems we've got our chest here. Actually, 2 torches. I have to be a bit sparse with those. 2 wooden tools, so too bad. Example of one is inventory HUD. So basically that means the inventory is going to be here, so inventory spots you're going to that you can't see here, here, got your armor down here, and your actions on here. Actually, and if you would like to see that in a different spot, maybe above the health bar or something like that, go ahead and let me know and we'll see what we can do. Looks like we've got a village over there. Cherry biome over there. Pillager's hut. Sure, something over. Assume some kind of snowy peaks, jagged peaks, or something like that. But the tops of that over there, we will want to check out pretty quick just because there's always a chance they can turn into stony peaks. Which are super nice early game. Really super nice anytime game. But they're just really useful early game when you can get all of that iron. See anything else? Oh, yep, and that one over there is definitely going to go straight into a stony peaks. You can tell by the shape that it doesn't have snow on it. So we headed in that direction. But let's see what's on over here. Yep, you can definitely see. You can see the diorite that goes right straight through it too. So it looks like we've got a decent sized village. Doesn't look like it's going to be great for loot. 2 potion stands in both of these. Here, but these houses are unfortunately just this 3x3 houses, so they're not going to have any loot, which brings to 2, 3, 4, maybe 6 chests, which is okay. Looks like we have definite evidence of a dripstone cave. something over here. It's not big enough to be a dark oak mansion. It's definitely something. Yellow should mean lava. I'm not sure what that is. It's a pretty decent size. Just be a lava field. It could be something else. We do have a pretty good sized dark forest over here. Jagged peaks here. Again, a pretty good cherry grove over here. We will be taking care of this really shortly, I would think. Just see. So let's head on over to that village. See you after we finish looting that village. Have sort of sets. I will see you guys in just a couple of minutes. Welcome back. So, as you can see, we came out with a little bit of a good portion of loot. So we did find a small coal vein at the front of the village, and then in a couple of the cave openings that went through the village that I just filled in. If you want to see those, go ahead and check out the Longplay that I will be posting that will go along with this. So we did get a couple of items, not too much. We've got a leather cap now, and we do have a spare. Not that I intend to be using it for very long. But we are at the, it still says Snowy Slopes, which works too, but if we keep going up. So we'll want to come back and really hit this once I get Silk Touch or Fortune or something like that. But Stony Peaks, it's coal and iron. Depending on the height, iron ore just litters the ground. So get some irons too. Like I said, we've got some coal here, we've got an iron, some more. And they aren't necessarily huge pockets. 3 or 4 here, 3 or 4 there, 8 chunks of coal here, 12. So as I said, not a ton, but they're every 15, so it adds up. So source, first you've got the calcite vein here. Some more. As I see it, it's a pretty good hit when you're trying to get those first few. So you've got that Fortune 3, you can go to town. Traditionally, I don't make a Fortune 3 pickaxe until I have diamond. But when I have a Stony Peaks biome so close to my spawn or what I set up, it's kind of a no-brainer to go ahead and make that iron pickaxe. Just because so much here. 1,000 blocks away, it really starts getting up in the air. How much do you want to travel? Are using that I do have access to those waypoints. Waypoints are a feature of the minimap, which is in the see as not have waypoints to such a degree. I told told you can still place them. I'm not sure how. Still can. Starting dark, so we're trying to that. So, I'm not going to worry about some coal so much, but we are going to go ahead and try and get a full stack of iron real quick. And then go on our merry way. Don't need a whole bunch at the moment. I don't have a place to store much. But a full stack will give us enough to work with. Our first iron armor and all of this. And a full selection of iron tools. And then we're going to go work on a farm. Now, a new rule for my worlds. We are not doing any redstone farms until after I hit the end. So I can start gathering resources and all of that kind of stuff for redstone farms. But we are not actually building any major redstone farms after I've gone to the end. Just to make sure I get there in a timely manner. I don't forget about it completely, etc., etc. But we'll be getting there. Now, a small 4x4 farm or something like that. We'll probably do a cow crusher or something of that nature. Might do a very small sugarcane farm. Just because some of those enchantment books to get to the end. Enchanted gear. But doing any of the mega farms. Now, we will be hitting up the Ender Dragon before we hit the Wither. So, I have officially made it twice, the Ender Dragon fight, without dying a single time. So, a bit more comfortable with that, which is why I am saying we are going to do not doing any redstone before the Ender Dragon fight. It's because I've sort of gotten to that one. I know it's required to do it pretty quickly. And I mean, that's not even using any of the tricks either. I know you can use beds and all of that. I personally don't. I've been trying to work on my PvP skills. But, which is why my long play 1.20, so many structures, start exploring them. And why in Minecraft that is about to come out. So many dungeons. Because I have been trying to do some of that, knowing the game mechanics just a little bit more. I'm really excited about the trial chambers. They look really cool. Don't in 0.2 update, but they look really cool. I'm really excited for that new mob. And I might do some snapshot work here in the next couple of weeks as we start getting closer to those pre-releases. That's a full stack. Good measure, I think we are going to go ahead and make it a full stack and a half. Just because, like I said, it is right here. We won't worry about it too much being on this. To that half a stack. big community question, and I'm gonna try start asking these about our survival series, just to start trying to get you guys more involved. To start getting some regular comments, we're gonna do that comment of the day. But to start generating some of those, I am looking for an audiobook to listen to. Something fantasy, sort of a cross between Game of Thrones and if you have any suggestions, just want to recommend your own favorite. I'm always up for book ideas. So go ahead and in the comments, tell me a book that I would be interested in, that you really enjoyed. I just finished rereading The Hunger Games. Thinking about getting song stakes before I watch that new movie, just because I like to read the books before the movie, because then my brain has it processed right. This came first. And I know I'm really excited about the new Percy Jackson show. It looks very cool. The trailers. And I'm hoping that it is better than the movie. Not that the movie was bad per se. For a standalone movie, if it was a movie that stood alone all by itself, it's not bad. But as a movie that is based on a book, it does not follow the source material. But if you have other opinions, voice them. I would love to see them in the chat, in the comments. Let's get some discussion going. That being said, what is your favorite Percy Jackson character? Or if you're recommending a book series, what is your favorite book character, or your favorite character in the book? Don't just list the book. Tell me what you really like about it. Don't spoil it, please. Because if I do actually want to, that will help me decide. And I have a thing about spoilers. But if you have something to recommend, go ahead and leave a comment. Love to see them. I will reply, and maybe I will even give you a shout out if I actually do end up reading it. If I do end up reading it, it will definitely get you a shout out. That is a cave system. It's not massive. I've seen bigger, especially since the Cave and Cliffs came out. But just that it is so open, I do really like that, is that you get all of this open stone type things. Sort of things that you would see in the regular world. Just gives Minecraft a little bit more of a realistic vibe to it. That being said, we have our nearly 2 stacks of iron, stack and a partial of coal, some potatoes, a little bit of wheat seeds. So we're probably going to look at our food situation next episode. That being said, thank you for watching and have a great and wonderful craft day.